And this is a video review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Deluxe Class Warpath. So, I was really pleasantly surprised with how this figure came out. I thought he would just be a simple, 10-step transformation as Warpaths tend to have, but this guy's transformation is really complex, especially down the legs, and I'll show you that later on. I'm really not looking forward to him just because Kingdom was supposed to be, the Beast Wars line, and he's definitely not a Beast Wars figure. But yeah, really nicely done figure. Probably my second favorite so far in the line, behind Black Arachnia, in terms of the deluxe class figures. So yeah, first of all, let's take a look at the packaging. Here you see Warpath in robot mode and vehicle mode. Product shots, 26 steps. No bio. Kingdom image there, and he is an Autobot. Now please do be careful. I went through how the boxes are in the Kingdom line on my Optimus Primal video, so have a look. It's this bit is hidden on the same place, where all the accessories are. So it's just let me just show you. Still have the Optimus Primal box here, so it's pretty similar inside. So if you open up your Warpath, the accessory will be right here on the box, and if you're not careful, you might throw it away. So just have a look. All of the accessories for all of the Kingdom figures will be mostly here. Now he did come with a card as well. His card was the Arc, and behind that is the crashed, it's inverted, let's see, it's the crashed Arc from 1984. So yeah, I'm not gonna peel that all the way out. And he also comes with instructions, which again, fairly clear. I really like how the instructions are in this line. Very clear. Lots of complexity in the leg. We'll see that later on. Now, taking a closer look at Warpath, he only comes with one accessory, and that is this sort of shoulder panel-y thing. So there's no actual use for it in robot mode, so you can actually just peg that there and leave that there. I like to peg it at the back. Does give him a little bit of stuff behind his head, but I think that looks better than having it on the shoulder. So just remove that now. This is more, actually this comes into play more in vehicle mode though. So looking at Warpath himself, his official transformation has the turret folded all the way in, which I don't think looks nice. I prefer the turret to be all the way out. I think the reason they have that option is for him to fit in the box. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, I have it all the way out. He doesn't come with the gun, but he has a big turret on his chest, so who needs a gun anyway? And it does support your usual blast effects, so yeah. Now Warpath himself, there's two colors of plastic. So as you can see, there's this pale pink plastic, and then there's this more maroon plastic around it. So actually this maroon feels like it's actually paint. So as you can see, there's this pale plastic underneath, and there's this maroon paint on top. Same here, pink plastic with the maroon paint. For the arms, they actually opted for white plastic with the maroon paint, but the way the maroon paint works, it's actually quite well, the color matching is quite well, so I don't mind it one bit. The head is unpainted except for the eyes, but that's okay. I wish we have more of the maroon paint all over the figure, but paint budgets, I guess. Taking a look at the head sculpt, I'm just fold the turret in. So that is unmistakably Warpath, if a bit lacking in paint detail. The chest piece is the whole turret of the tank, as Warpath figures do have. He does have that peg at the back for combinations. Fairly clean back. The arms do have this, you know, this piece of the threads, but that's accurate to Warpath. Maybe more accurate if you extend that, but you know, official transformation has it folded down. And he does have the massive tank tread feet, but that's okay, he's Warpath. So yeah, really nice. Now for articulation, he does have a ball joint neck. It does tilt a little bit, will turn all the way around. Shoulders, there is a double hinge, so hinge up and down there, and then hinge around. Swivel at the top of the elbow, 90 degrees. Wrist swivel, which is a bit tight. He does have a waist joint. Slightly, oh no, it doesn't, it's not hindered. Actually lifts up to accommodate side to side motion on the leg, forward and back, no hindrance there. 90 degrees, oh, maybe a little bit less than 90 degrees on the knee, but that's okay. And then the feet don't have forward and back, but they do have, you know, massive amount of ankle tilt. But this part does catch, so folding it back to straight position can be irksome. Now, since he's a G1 figure, let's do some size comparisons with G1 folk. Okay, here's Warpath with Trailbreaker, Sideswipe, and Optimus Prime. Here he is with a few of my mini-bots. So you have Brawn from Titan's Return, Cosmos from Trailing 30, and you have Earthrise Cliff Jumper, so fairly taller than the other mini-bots. And here he is with the other Kingdom figures I've reviewed so far, Optimus Primal and Black Arachnia. A little bit shorter than Black Arachnia, but he is a bit heftier, so this one is a little light. Almost as heavy as Primal here. Now, Transform Warpath is very involved in the legs, which is really good, but we'll show you how that works. So first off, if you don't have this thing pulled out, pull it out all the way. Now you unpeg the back, so the back is just connected there. Then there's this back panel here. You open that up and rotate the head in. Okay, leave that up for now. And let's do the legs. So as I've said, a lot involved. So unpeg the leg from here. So the leg, the heel is pegged right there. Oops, sorry. Heel is pegged right there. Now this leg assembly is in 3 parts. So what we're gonna do, rotate. Just unpeg. What do we do first? Okay, so we unpeg this part, that opens it up, and then we unpeg the back part as well. Okay, where's the back part? There, unpeg the back part there. So how you want it positioned is like that, with the peg behind. There you go. Now let's do the same on the other side so that it's clear. So you unpeg this, and that orients this thigh that way, and then you unpeg the back. Okay, so that's how it is, right? Now let's straighten this out. So So that allows us to actually rotate the entire thing down. And then we can peg that together, but let's leave that apart for now. So that's how it's supposed to look. Now for the arms, you just unpeg this. And then you position this back of the threads in between that slot. That's those two pegs, like so. Do the same on the other arm. That's it. Now what you want to do is you rotate this entire back piece down, and then this flap you will push up once it's down. So push that up, and then unfold that, and then we'll fix that later on. That's a bit tricky. Now you fold this so that it rests there, and then you rotate the arm so that it pegs to the side there. Yep. Do the same on the other side. Just peg the arm there, and now you position the hand inside this panel, and then those three pegs will align it together. So let's just do that. Okay, now with all of those pieces done, all you have to do is wedge these things together. All small tabs, just align them all. That's it. Okay, hand unpegged. So lots of small pegs pegging together. It's a lot easier than it looks. Hard to see, hard to do in front of the camera, but it's a lot easier than it actually looks. So let's just wedge them all together. There you go. Just a little bit hard when you're looking at it from a camera lens, from a viewfinder rather. Okay, and then this bit will just fold down like so. Okay. Now what really holds everything together is actually this shield part. So the shield part, there are two pegs there as well as two pegs here, and there are holes there and there. So you just position it properly, and this is what actually solidifies everything. There you go. Now with that done, there you have Warpath in his vehicle mode. Okay, looking at Warpath in vehicle mode, he's a red tank. What can I say? Not much to say actually. That said, lots of nice paneling details and all that. And has white threads, but that's how he looked in the cartoon, so can't fault him for that. But yeah, really nice tank. This turret does rotate. That doesn't go up and down at all, but you know, that's quite okay. It does have these small wheels for threads. It doesn't roll that well actually, but you know, what can you do? Now to compare him with some figures, here he is with Siege. Now he doesn't scale at all. So here he is with Siege, Sideswipe, and fellow Minibot Cliff Jumper. Just so you know how big he is compared to the other robots in Siege and Earthrise. Now to transform him back, just because his transformation can be a bit complex, first thing you do is you unpeg the panel, and that frees up all of this to explode. What do we do first? Let's do this. So fold that panel down. Oh, let's expose the head first. Open this panel, rotate the head out, and then fold the arms up, fold this there, and that's the upper body done. You can choose to push that in or not. I prefer to have it out. Now these legs is the most complicated part, so let's just do that. So first thing is you rotate that down. This panel folds down and folds to the back. It pegs to the back of the leg, and then this leg piece that pegs there, rotate that in, and that's the leg. Oop. And then this heel piece, there's that hole in the peg, so it just pegs there. So that's the feet done. So not as complicated from vehicle to robot mode, if you know what you're doing. Again, fold that down. Let's do it the other way. Fold this front piece forward. Fold that down and rotate this and fold it to the back. And then just peg the leg there. And then just orient the legs properly, and there you have Warpath in robot mode. So let's do the official transformation. Let's put this on the shoulder. It doesn't look half bad actually, so you don't mind it. That's a perfectly good way of positioning that shield. So Warpath, again, perfectly nice figure, fits well in any G1 collection. He looks more accurate to the cartoon than the Thrilling 31 was, so I know you might want to upgrade from that one to this, but I think the Thrilling 31 has a lot of good points to him as well. I missed out on that one, and I was really, you know, itching to get one of those, but now that I have this, you know, it's not as required as before. So yeah, but if you have that one, you might be content with that one, up to you. But for me, this one is really nice looking. So yeah, Warpath. So that was the review. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you like that review. Again, this has been Grimtrigger, and this has been Warpath. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.